person or contact the city about the problem.
And police tell me that they worked for about a year to clean this canyon out, but the camps just come back. We've also put a full statement from police and the mayor's office on our website, 10news.com. I'm live in Mission Valley. Back to you.
Emily, thank you very much. A mother's worst nightmare comes to a peaceful end. Her baby grabbed from her arms is safe tonight thanks to complete strangers. The men who helped chase down the baby's father from Hillcrest to Balboa Park didn't want to be on camera.
I saw the scuffle in the street. He threw her to the ground and he had the baby and ran off, and so I followed him.
Well, they do say they followed closely behind the suspect while negotiating with him.
Just tried to talk to him for the last hour through the park, through the bushes, over the fences, just talking about the baby, thinking about the baby, thinking about the baby, trying not to start a physical altercation.
Police then arrested Rudy Zapata, that is, and say that he faces a misdemeanor domestic violence charge. The baby and his mother were not hurt.
New video captures the second massive rock slide in Yosemite National Park today. Huge plumes of dust filled the air near El Capitan.
It's the size of an apartment building. I saw it, 100-foot by 100-foot hunk of pure white El Capitan granite from 2,000 feet up.
The crash injured one person. They were airlifted to the hospital. This is the second rock slide in 2 days at El Capitan. Rocks falling on the mountain Wednesday killed one man and injured a woman.
And when one slab falls, it reduces support on adjoining slabs. So it's very common once one of these happens, a second happens, or even a third.
Geologist Dr. Pat Abbott also says they should close the area surrounding El Capitan until the slide stops. The collapses come at the peak of climbing season.
A father and his family made a final plea today to try and stop him from being sent back to Mexico.
I can speak for my brother and I when I say we have the best dad and we have all the support in the world, but we need that with us always.
My kids need me, my wife needs me, my family needs me.
Gaston Cesares first came to the U.S. without documents back in 1998. He was deported but returned without being caught and started a family here. So when immigration officials raided his business in 2011, they granted him a waiver to stay because of his kids. Well, when he tried getting another one today, he was denied. The news, as you can see, was devastating to his family. He went in, did not come out. The Cesares family was immediately taken away for deportation, but his supporters say they won't stop fighting to reunite him with his family.
Only on 10 News, a new way to ensure the people you interact with every day are actually who they claim to be.
Our 10 News reporter Bree Stephan is digging into an app that could keep the people you love safe from creeps and crooks.
Hey guys, do some shave ice, bubblegum.
Sometimes it's easy to know what you're getting.
So here on the PB Boardwalk, we sell New Orleans style shaved ice.
And here at Pirate Snowballs.
So the style I bring it from New Orleans, the machine is all from New Orleans.
Owner Marcel Pineda also wants to know exactly who he's getting to work for him.
There's a lot of kids that come around.
Would you like a straw, bud?
Sure. Marcel is turning to technology to keep his customers safe. He used the new app Legitify to hire Katie.
Very easy. I mean, 3 minutes. This person is legit. I mean, she's been doing a great job all summer, so I'm happy with the results.
Legitify links Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and more, using people's social media footprint to verify their identity, making it almost impossible for someone to fake who they are.
Even as an employee, I totally understand, and I kind of feel better that him as the employer wants somebody who he knows he can trust.
That's what I'm trying to do, right? That's kind of my crusade, if you will.
Creator Justin Parnell says he came up with the idea after someone catfished him on a dating app. He took security a step further, running all users against the National Sex Offender Database.
There's nothing stopping a sex offender from creating a Facebook and then being on Tinder like that. It would be really awesome if I could provide a tool to people to really make the world like a little bit more transparent, a little bit more honest.
And at least in San Diego,
Do you want something sour, sweet, or refreshing?
it's working perfectly to accomplish that.
Everyone's kids are safe here at Pirate Snowballs.
Bree Steffen, 10 News.
Bree tells us the app is completely free, and the company also donates to charity with every download. Experts say the personal safety market is growing as more people use apps and devices.
Take a close look at this video. Police say it shows the moments before that car slammed into the woman in the white shirt and took off. She was walking across 47th Street in Choyas View last Saturday about 1:30 in the morning. The crash left her with 2 broken legs, a broken hip, and head injuries. She is expected to survive. Police say the car is a 2014 to 16 dark gray Toyota Corolla. It's missing the passenger side mirror, and it would have damage to the front end. Crime Stoppers is offering a $1,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest.
Now to a crime alert. This is the sketch of one of the 2 men wanted in connection with a home invasion in Poway. A teenager who lives there was home at the time. Well, the pair ran away when that teenager confronted them too. And neighbors say they're being extra vigilant tonight because they're concerned they could be next.
Home invasions are serious, so no one wants to hear about them happening in your neighborhood, especially when there's lots of kids, coming back and forth from school.
The home invasion happened on Riparian Road just before noon a few weeks ago. It's a street on the back of Poway High School. Crime Stoppers has posted a $1,000 reward for information leading to an arrest.
And expect to see some slowdowns into tomorrow morning. Here's why. Fog will be developing once again tonight and into tomorrow morning. It'll be stretching from the coast all the way inland, and the South Bay is going to extend all the way to La Presa. Areas like National City, Chula Vista will most likely be dealing with low visibility. So far right now, most of the reports indicating 7-10 miles, but there's a couple of areas that are not reporting and most likely will be dealing with very low visibility. I'm expecting it to be as low as 1/4 mile to no visibility, so please be careful tonight and early tomorrow.
New tonight, who will protect our city? People like you voicing what's needed in our next chief of police. 10 News is live.
Plus, running out of time, a mother escapes the hurricane in Puerto Rico, now in San Diego, fearing her life-saving medication won't last.
And new tonight, the high school athletes now facing punishment if they don't stand for the national anthem. 10 News is back in 90 seconds. Happening tonight, the future of San Diego's police force is taking shape.
Our 10 News reporter Anthony Pura is live in Hillcrest, where dozens weighed in on what they want to see in their next police chief. Anthony.
Yeah, Shelley Zimmerman is expected to leave her post here in March. No candidates to replace her at this point, very early in the process. In fact, tonight was the 3rd of 6 meetings planned. And at this point, it seems like everybody has a different idea on what the next police chief should focus on first. Before San Diego's next top cop can police these streets, the streets get a say.
Homelessness.
Homelessness.
Oh my God, I want him to take care of the homeless.
Homeless issues seem to be the one thing people want addressed first, but it's more complicated in here, where talk on the streets are brought to the table.
Accountability.
Race relations.
Homelessness. Diversity. Trust. Cannabis legalization and recreation. Oh my God. Yeah, I really want to get into it. Cannabis legalization.
Confidence.
If you've lost track of all the things they want zeroed in on, here's how it looks written out. Issue after issue for the next chief after Shelley Zimmerman finishes her appointment in March. A laundry list matched only by this one. Qualities they want in the person leading the PD.
Integrity and transparency.
Empathy.
Empathy.
Oh gosh, that's more than one word.
Innovative.
Authenticity. Approachable. Open-minded for sure.
Integrity.
Integrity.
So whoever ends up policing San Diego's streets seems to be jumping into a complex conversation. And all that written input that you saw, that's going to be given to a recruitment firm that's supposed to be very involved in this process. And there's going to be another community meeting, the next one, Wednesday of next week. Reporting live in downtown, Anthony Pura, 10 News.
We all want a lot. Thank you, Anthony. 9 days after Hurricane Maria barreled across Puerto Rico, food and water are growing increasingly scarce. In the town of San Lorenzo, almost everyone lost all or part of their homes. Much of the island is also still without power. In the meantime, a mother from Puerto Rico is in tears. Wanda Luna happened to be in San Diego visiting her son while the hurricane hit. She suffers from Parkinson's and is worried because she is now running low on her medication. Her family is telling her not to return home since there is not much left.
None of the federal programs at the moment are working except through FEMA, and none of that covers me because I wasn't actually there when it happened.
She is also not sure how she's supposed to receive her financial aid. Luna says she's reached out to social services but has not heard anything back.
The city of Chula